Hello again. Welcome to module number 3 of our course, EDU 250, Instructional Technology in Education. In module 2, we talked a little bit about the technology that's available for teachers. In this module, we're going to expand that somewhat and talk about the different tools, different pieces of technology, software and hardware that's available for the classroom. I know there's a lot of overlap in these different tools. I also know that you might classify some tools one way or the other. This is, again, just very arbitrary classification on my part. Just to try to bring some sense to what we're doing in here as far as how things fit together. So even though we're talking about classroom tools, we're also talking about tools that the teacher would use for the most part. These would be your presentation tools. I've broken this down into 2 different lessons. The first lesson being tools that would be designed for reaching the students as an individual, one-on-one, teacher to student contact. In the second part, I talk about how the teacher could contact different groups of students, or students as a whole, or parents as a whole, through using the technology. In the first category, the individual communication tools, I'm looking at written communication, I'm looking at audio communication, I'm also looking at video communication. So look through this as you think about different ways when you get your classroom, different ways that you can use these tools to communicate with the different groups that you have to communicate with. When we look at the group tools, I'm looking at some of the web-based type materials, the blogs, the websites, items like that. I'm also concluding this section with actually what we call online classrooms. This is in higher education is usually called distance learning. In high school it has different names. We're not so much talking about online courses at this point, although you could put online courses in this category if you want to. What we're really talking about is delivering instruction to students via the technology, via the internet. This could be, some examples would be homebound students or students at one school that needs a particular elective type course, so they would take it from a teacher teaching at another school. So we're going to be looking at some of these different types of technologies in the second part of module number 3. A couple of items I want to bring up just to kind of keep you up to date on things. First off, midterm grades. As soon as I get all the grades in from module 2, I'll be totaling up the points and sending you this information out where you kind of see how you're doing as far as progress in the course. So be kind of the lookout for that. It should be coming in the next few days. I think the last assignment's was due in yesterday, so I should have it for you sometime over the weekend. Also keep in mind that obviously next week is spring break. I hope all of you have some good plans. Get caught up on your work possibly, or just relax a little bit. I'll be checking in on the course, so if you run across something you have a question about, I'll be checking in on the course to see if I can possibly help you with anything. Of course, there are no assignments due next week since it is spring break, so like I say, you will have a little bit of time off. Again, if you have any questions about anything, let me know. I'll be happy to try to answer for you on the discussion board. Again, I wish everyone a good spring break, and we'll see you on the other side of the break as we get back into module number 3.